Hi, we are going to continue with the control structures. In that, we are going to see about the nested if and the switch case, that is multi-way branching. So, in the previous video series, we have completed till the basic if-else statement, if-else if ladder, and if statements. And now we are going to move to the part again with the multi-way branching and the nested if. Okay. To recap with, if takes only one set of code, if else takes two set of codes, one for true and another for false. If else if ladder consists of n number of conditions, but every condition takes only two branching, true part and false part. And now we are moving into the next level of this if statement, that is called as the nested if statement. So nested means what is a condition within condition. That is always called as the nested if statement. So here the statement goes as, if condition 1, the statement 1 is executed. Then next condition comes. If condition 2, statement 2. Else. The last part will consist of the else statement. So this part is called as the nested if statement. Within the if statement, we have several if conditions to be continued, and finally if it is not matching, it will come out of the entire conditions. So the diagrammatic view is shown here, where the condition 1 is taken up, and if it is true, the if code will be worked out and it will be executed, after which again I should go for the next condition. For example, we can gather the grade. If the student has acquired a mark less than 90, then I should go and check it whether he falls within the category of 80 to 70. If it is yes, again I should check whether the mark is between 80 to 85 or 85 to 90. Likewise, inside the condition, again I am going to check over with a lot of conditions. So that kind of nested if is shown over here. When all the conditions are true, it enters into the subpart. But unfortunately, if any one of the condition becomes false, it immediately comes out of the entire if structure and executes with the else part and continues with the remaining set of the program. And the last part of the decision making statement is called as the switch statement, which can be otherwise called as the multi-way branching statement. Why it is called as multi-way branching statement is, when we take upon a if statement, it has only two branches, true or false. But when we take the switch statement, based upon the input value, we can branch into n ways. So if the input is between 90 to 100, it can branch into one part. If it is from 80 to 90, it branches into other part. Likewise, we can have n number of branching statement. So that is why the switch statement is called as the multi-way branching. So diagrammatically, it is given as different cases. Each and every condition in switch, that means condition in the term, the value, based on the value only we are going to execute it. So those values are called as the cases over here. So based on the case value, we are going to execute that particular statement code, and after which immediately we are going to come out of the entire switch statement. So please believe, in switch case statement, once the case is executed, definitely there will be the presence of a break statement, and it is not syntactically problematic if we are not giving the break. If you are not giving break, it doesn't give you any error, but still the syntactic view of the switch cases, we should give break. That means what if the one case is executed, we need not go and see other cases, because in n number of cases only there is a possibility of executing only one case. So if you are executing any of the case, we should immediately break the loop and come out of the entire control statement. So that is the logic behind the switch case. If suppose we are not giving the break statement inside the switch case, the meaning is it continue with the next case. So it continues till where the break statement is encountered. So there is no syntactic flaw if you are not giving the break inside the case statements. So the syntax of this switch case is switch off expression. So this expression can be an computation, or it can be a variable, or it can be a value. So anything it can be, and based on that value, whatever the value is getting out of this expression, those values are taken as the cases. So case value 1, case value 2, case value 3. Likewise, we can go on. And finally, if there is no case matching it up, then we can enter into the default case. So that is the last case over there, always termed to be the default. And in each and every case, we are going to give the statements to be executed, and finally the statement should be break. If the logically working of the program should be correct, we should give the break statement in each and every cases. And finally we can close the switch case statements. So this is how the decision making statements works with a multi-way branching in terms of switch statements. So the same grade, computation of grade can be computed using the switch case instead of writing a lengthy code using the if conditions. So we can make use of this and execute the grading system easily, and the number of computation gets reduced with the comparisons. So that's all about the decision making or the selection statements or the conditional statements. In the next video series, we will see about the looping statement structures. Thank you.